Hey, what's up guys, mid-HD here, and I am back with my first model review of 2016. It's an awesome model, this one. Before I get started, I just want to give a big shout out to Aviation 35's channel. His channel will be down in the description, a link to his channel. Go check him out. He makes, or he reviews 1 to 200 scale models, and yeah, it's really cool. So we have a British Airways 747-400 in the Landor livery by JFox in a 1 to 200 scale. JFox, if you don't know, they're kind of like a division, and they use the same molds as Inflight. Check the description in case you missed anything in this video. My social media links, like my Facebook and Twitter, will be down there. I bought this off eBay. I was going to buy it off Jetway Models, but unfortunately the manufacturer Inflight ran out, so I had to get it from eBay. This is my 17th 747 model, and it's my 4th British Airways model. Some information about British Airways. The operations base is out of Waterside in Harmondsworth, England. Main hubs are London Heathrow and London Gatwick airports. They were founded on the 31st of March 1974 after the merger of BOAC, British Overseas Airways Corporation, and BEA, British European Airways. As of the 6th of January 2016, British Airways has 264 mainline aircraft, 41 are 747-400s. They serve 183 destinations across the 6 inhabited continents. Their current 747 routes are from London Heathrow to Accra, Boston, Cape Town, Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, Delhi, Denver, Dubai, Houston Intercontinental, Johannesburg, Kuwait, Lagos, Las Vegas, Mexico City, Miami, Mumbai, New York JFK, Phoenix, Riyadh, San Francisco, Sao Paulo, Seattle, Singapore, and Vancouver. This aircraft's first flight was on the 17th of February 1992 and delivered to British Airways on the 5th of March 1992. It was withdrawn from use on the 5th of November 2015. It was positioned from London Heathrow to Cardiff for decommissioning, then on to Kemble to be parted out and scrapped. It was the latest 747 to exit the British Airways fleet. The Boeing customer code for the Boeing customer code for British Airways is 36. Alright, let's take a look around the box here. The key reason I got this model was because they used to fly into Auckland in this livery and in their current livery. I think they stopped operations to Auckland. By the way, this is the model I'm getting. This is the 200. They stopped operations to Auckland, I think, late 90s. I'm fairly sure. Or was it early 2000s? No, it must have been late 90s, 99. So yeah, I hope they come back. I don't see them coming back in the near future, but hopefully they come back at some point. So that's the 400. Shows the one I got. There's a little tick here. And on the bottom of the box, this is the 200 version, which I did not get. Alright, so let's take a look inside. And there it is. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box. Before I go into the model, get the card like you do with every Inflight model. This is JFox though, so there was 132 made. It's got the logo on the back. Okay, now we'll go into the model. Take a look around, starting at the cockpit windows on the port side. So we've got cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports. City of Norwich, because they used to name their 747s after British cities. LW on the gear door there, part of the registration number. We also have beside the first cabin door and the second cabin door Oneworld logo there. Also got these cut in emergency like hatches or whatever. And we got the British Airways titles. Also got the other Oneworld logo. Inboard landing lights. And the very nice Rolls-Royce RB211-524H engine. And we'll take a look inside here. Spins very nicely. Alright, so they all spin, which is good. You can also see the Rolls-Royce logo on the engine. And coming along the wing to the winglet, the massive winglet on the 747. Got the red navigation light. Back onto the fuselage. We have those emergency hatches again. And we have the registration number, G-BNLW, or Golf Bravo November Lima Whiskey. And we got the Royal Mail logo to the left of that. And their logo on the tail, to fly to serve. That's their like original emblem, I guess. They don't have it on the tail on their on the current livery now. It's located next to the titles of British Airways. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like that emblem. And part of the registration, NLW on the tail. Okay, so we got the APU there, and then below, also the APU exhaust, and below the APU exhaust we have the two strobe lights. Alright, now onto the starboard side. Okay, so we have cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube static port, City of Norwich. Part of the registration on the gear door. There's front cargo container door, British Airways titles, the inboard landing light, Rolls-Royce RB211 engine, got the nice winglet and the green navigation light. Oops, I knocked the model there. Right, so we got the rear cargo container door and the bulk bin door, registration number, and then the logo on the tail. Okay, before I show you underneath the aircraft, just a little bit about this livery here. Okay, so the Landor livery was applied to the British Airways fleet between 1984 and 1997. It was designed by the New York firm Landor Associates. This livery helped transform the British Airways brand into a byword for sophistication and luxury in the mid-80s. And it, certainly looks very luxurious, and this would probably be a dream for anyone to fly on, including myself. Okay. Let's take a look underneath the aircraft. Alright, so we have the nose gear, antenna, some necker ducts and an antenna right here, beacon lights, main gears, gear doors, underneath the wing, flap slats, ailerons, got a little right here, piece sticking out, fuel dump valve, underneath the engine, same on this side, but we have the registration number. Got the hole for the stand right there. Two more antennas. These two square pieces here, they're the cabin pressure relief valves. Antenna and the APU housing. On top we have the anti-collision light. There's an antenna, ADF antennas, those are 3D. On the wing, flap slats, ailerons and spoilers. On top of the engine. Same on this side. Continuing down on the fuselage, we have the SATCOM. Because of course they won't have a Wi-Fi box on here, because they did not have Wi-Fi back in these days. Those two black circles on each side, those are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Okay, so now let's get on to the seating arrangement of this aircraft. Alright. Oh, by the way, I should mention, of course, British Airways are the flag carrier for the United Kingdom. Alright, so there are two configurations for this aircraft. So on the upper deck we have Club World, which is 20 flatbed seats, rows 60 to 64, so that's the entire upper deck. On the main deck we have first class 14 open suites, rows 1 to 5, and that is from here to here. And then we have World Traveller Plus, 36 seats, rows 11 to 16. That is here to here. This aircraft is, I guess it was this configuration, but back then its configuration was slightly different. Some seats were added, some were removed, but they didn't have the same name, so they weren't. I don't think they're called World Traveller back then, or possibly not even Club World, just First, Business, Economy, those kind of words. But yeah, it was similar to this configuration that I'm pointing out now. Then we have Club World, which is 32 flatbed seats, rows 17 to 20. That is from here to here. Then here all the way to the back of the aircraft is World Traveller, 243 seats, rows 28 to 37 and 39 to 55. The total is 345 seats. And then in the second configuration on the upper deck is entirely Club World again, 20 flatbed seats, rows 60 to 64. Main deck we have first class 14 open suites, rows 1 to 5. So that's the same place again, here to here. Then we have Club World, 50 flatbed seats, rows 12 to 14 and 17 to 20. And that is from here to about here. And then we have World Traveller Plus, 30 seats, rows 28 to 31. and that is from about here to here, and here all the way to the back of the aircraft is all World Traveller, which is 185 seats, rows 33 to 36 and 39 to 55. That's a total of 299 seats. Okay. Now I'll go through some of the features of this model. So of course we get rolling landing gear. They do not tilt though. They are fixed, as you know, with Inflight's gears, except the 777s, but as you know, with all the other models they're fixed and they usually do not tilt, which is a shame. Front gear turns, so you can turn in any direction you want to. And of course, you know, the little triangle piece, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it keeps the gear in line, the piece that keeps the gear straight and in line. You know, that little triangle piece, triangle shaped piece that goes, that's facing at the front. On all other aircraft it's at the back, it's just 747, it's on the front. Okay, so now let's get onto the stand. This came in two pieces in the box. I just had to screw it together. So on the plaque we got British Airways 747-400, 1 to 200 scale. It's got a nice wooden look to it, but it's all metal. So that's where I screwed it in. Oh, sorry. Oh no, it's hitting the table, not the model, which is good. And that's where it rests onto the model. Alright, so there we go. And it looks really, really nice on the stand. Alright guys, so this is gonna be it for this review. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like if you did, comment, tell me what you think of this model, tell me if you're gonna get it, subscribe for more. Hopefully before I go away I will have you know, a couple more models that will arrive, possibly the Gemini Jets models, and share this video so other people can know about it and see if they want to get any of these. So yeah, I highly recommend getting this model. It's a great model, as you can see. This livery is so nice. I can't tell which is better, the current British Airways livery or this one. They're so close in my opinion. They both look really nice, so yeah, I highly recommend this model, and yeah, because it looks so good. But anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.